When coming up with ideas for a fidget toy, I just took a piece of paper and just started folding it. And from there, I just wanted to see what kind of like shapes and forms that I could get out of it. And from that, that folding paper, it had that very like fidget quality of you're just sort of like having something in your hands and you're just kind of playing around with it. And from there I thought, this is a lot like origami, how it's folding paper into like different shapes that are representative, like a bird or like a star or something. And so I thought, well, what if you can take this paper and create these different shapes, but then once you're finished with it, you can unfold it and use it over and over again. Basically, that's where like the first initial idea came from. It was the sort of idea of like an indestructible paper where it has these like pre-bent creases that can create these like different forms, but then when you're finished with it, you can fold it back flat and then it like sort of returns to like a home state.
When we started researching fidget toys, a lot of the people that I showed different ones really gravitated towards things that they could create anything they wanted to, and then they could break it down at any moment and make it something entirely new. So something that's unique about origami is that it has this paper folding thing that's starting from something that's completely ambiguous and flat and turning into something that has identity, and it also has incredible like artistry and imagination to it. But the thing that it has that limits it is that once you make, say, a cat or you make a dog or some sort of form, you can't break it down and make it something totally new. So the thing that we wanted to do is some sort of ability that it never would run out of lifespan.
Our objective was to find a material that was sort of indestructible. So it was able to cut easily into a square shape, but also not tear at all easily. So we found Tyvek, which you can cut and fold, but then if you try to tear it, you can't. And so in order to bring it to like the next level, we wanted to put these sort of triangle panels to kind of give it more weight and to be sturdier. So we, off a square grid, there are these triangle panel shapes that we glued onto the Tyvek, and so the Tyvek is sort of sandwiched in between, and it allows it to have this sort of flexibility to maneuver it around so that you can create these different shapes. And so I think the beauty is that it is this sort of blank piece of paper, and then just by folding it, it has a sort of magical quality where it becomes a sort of artistic shape where you start flat, but then as soon as you fold it, it makes all these different forms and shapes, and now it totally transforms into something else. And that the possibilities are endless. So it's like you have the power and the creativity to use your imagination to like create all these new forms.